today is a very exciting new video. I am starting my Anne Halford cosplay from Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. So if you haven't watched the anime and you're a fan of romance fantasy type anime, watch it. You're gonna love it, trust me. It is so cute. The main character, I won't get too into it because the plot is very simple, but it's very lovable. I'll be working on her cosplay for Isekai Con coming up here in Utah. It's going to be the con's first year running and I'm really looking forward to it. So let's do some planning and get started. I made my materials list and then tomorrow I'll probably head to the fabric store to actually get this, but I'm going to need 4 yards of the darker kind of, I say it's almost like a salmon pink for the skirt, and then the middle part of the bodice, and I'll need 1 1/4 yard of pastel pink. That's probably way overdoing it. I probably actually only need half a yard. Better safe than sorry though. And that's for the main bodice, and then 2.5 yards of like, I can't tell if it's like a pinkish white or just white for the other details, but I'm gonna see what I can find and then go from there. And then what I was thinking I could do is wash the salmon pink fabric with the white fabric, and it'll give it a little bit of a pink tint. Everyone, I had spent some time last night putting together this pattern for the corset. This was my first time ordering from Mood Fabrics. I have been super curious, but Joann's did not have like anything I wanted, so it will be this. It's packaged so nicely. Okay, so to start off, this is a double gauze material. This is, oh my gosh, this is exactly the color I'd hoped it would be. It looked so much whiter online. Oh, this is so gorgeous. So this is for the puffy sleeves. Look at that texture. I love it. Okay, it feels like I expected. This I'm actually just using for details. It's like a cheap cotton, but actually this would make really nice bed sheets. It feels nice. I like this like crisp, cool fabric. And then onto the fun colors. This is the lining I got for the skirt. It is like a bridal lining, but I just really love the shimmer and it's so pretty. And this one is for the corset. It's nice and stiff like I'd hoped it would be. It's a twill. It's really rough, but that is okay. That's what we want for the corset. It's way darker brown than I had envisioned, but I think it still looks like brown and that's what matters. This is for the shirt. I think, yeah, actually this is a pretty rough material. Also, it's gonna need to be lined because it's very sheer. I did not expect it to be this sheer. Pink satin I already have. Now this is the material that matters the most to me. Oh, yes! So, I love this material so much. So, this is Tencel Twill. Just look at it, guys. Look at how it's moving. This is for a skirt and it's about to be so gorgeous. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want everything I wear to be made in this. This is nice and stiff, exactly like I hoped it would be. It's for like some details, so it'll be perfect. It'll do its job. I happen to have this super cute dress pattern with these sleeves on it, which are what I need. So I'm gonna cut out the pattern for these sleeves. I'm gonna see if I can find a skirt similar to what I like. As the base of the skirt pattern, I'm gonna be altering it quite a bit. I'm gonna use the one that I did for my dragon cosplay. I'll see if I can put like a snippet up there. I want a little bit more like twirly and flowy though. I don't think I can make it like a maxi circle skirt, you know? This is where I'm leaving off for the night. I made all the patterns I needed, and I have all my fabric. We have bow. He's so cute. He's so cute. Anyways, so I am all ready to get started on cutting this tomorrow and sewing it this weekend. Woo! What I'm gonna cut is going to be this pink lining for the skirt because I haven't made a mock-up of the skirt. And I'd rather cut into the lining and realize I don't like something than cut into that beautiful Tencel twill over there and then realize I don't like something. Bit about this cosplay. My last project, my Edelgard cosplay that I worked on this channel, was really focused on details, and it was a lot of stuff I've never done before. But this on one is a lot more simple, I feel. And because it's a lot more simple, I'm really focusing on my craftsmanship with this one. So I'm going to, my goal, like I have like a little goal that I set with every cosplay I make. My goal with my Edelgard one was straight up to just do stuff I haven't, like the bottom of the cape. It was to find a way to make those details. But with this one, the whole goal for me is I want to make everything as clean as possible. Like, I want everything on this cosplay to, because of the simplicity of it, I feel it's completely, like, possible for it to be perfect. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to make it as perfect as possible. I'm by no means a perfectionist, so when I say perfect, I mean like everything between each step I'm ironing, and the inside's lining, I want it to be completely smooth, no raw edges. I want this to be a really freaking clean cosplay, you know what I mean? So yeah. So we're gonna make this as clean as possible, so I'm really taking my time with it, but I also have to kind of move fast because there's less than 20 days until the con now. I think this is really exciting though. I do have to get the wig though. That's probably, I smell like a light brown long wig with bangs. I might have to go back to epic cosplays. I keep running back to them, or epic wigs, but yeah, I'm not feeling my best today, so I'm moving a little bit slower. I did get this giant lavender coffee though from Dutch Bros, and it is pushing me through. Okay, I've made the lining, and there'll be like a piece that goes here, but I think it looks really cute. Well, it's not closed up yet, obviously, but there's the lining. So now I'm gonna make I gotta cut the fabric for the outer parts and sew it together and do everything all over again for the outside. And then I'll also make the sleeves, and the sleeves will be sewn in between the lining and the outer part. I'm so happy about this. This is the cleanest lining I have ever done, but that's the point of this project. That's why it's not more complicated, is because I want to do a really clean project. Alright, I'm gonna start cutting the actual fabric. I feel like this timing has been really awkward for me of like filming because the fabric arrived Thursday, and then, you know, all of this now, and I'm also going to give more organized recap of actually like what I'm doing so you guys can understand better. So I'm gonna start with the recap. So this salmon pink fabric will be used for both the skirt, which is here, and this middle piece in the top, which is here. For these sleeves, these are being made with this double gauze. That's kind of where we're headed with this. I still don't really know how I'm gonna make her wrist pieces. Did you guys hear my cat? But I'm going to start by cutting the skirt fabric piece because I think the skirt will probably take the longest, and because it's a Sunday, I'll have the most time to do that. I'm probably gonna have to split this into part 1, part 2, just because the fabric came on a Thursday, so it made it awkward. Like I had like yesterday, and then I didn't even have any time on Friday, so I just had all of yesterday to film it. I'm going to do a French seam on this, which basically means you won't see any like zigzag stitching or anything on the inside. It'll just be really clean because I'm focusing on cleanness in this project. And I just changed out my machine needle too. I'm gonna do a really quick like test sew, see how that goes, and then we'll get going. Okay, I'm going to trim this up with my pinking shears again to finish off the edge, and then fold it back inside out, and that will be the inside of this. Okay, here it is. I am going to still hem it, of course, and I'm going to add some tension up here so it like flares out more beautifully, you know. But I love how it moves and everything, and I really practiced the philosophy with this one of just as clean on the inside as it is on the outside. So these are the M's on the inside. They're French seams or seams on the inside, and I think that looks really nice. Even though it'll be lined, I wanted to do that just because, I don't know, I think it'll sit nice and it'll be a nice little thing to talk about if I do a cosplay contest with it, you know? If I had a full week for this, I probably could have got it done. It's just the fabric got here so late. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next week. Bye!